especially when you feel like, right, I'm starting to provide value. Check on who checks on you. That's so important, though. Like you need to have a firm balance because that amount of times, like people, it's a harsh reality. We live in a conditional world, like in all walks of life. Um, have you ever heard a quote? The only people that receive an unconditional praise and love is women and dogs. Have you ever heard that,
No, no.
bro? It's this, bro. Like read up on it. Like I think it was Andrew Tate that said it. I'm not sure.
Mm,
Um, there's no one in the world that receive unconditional love but them two. Do you get me? Naturally
yeah.
speaking, because at the end of the day, we need to bring money to the table. We need to like bring knowledge into the circle. We need to bring value into the circle so people can invest in us and we can invest in them. So if if we starting to show potential and we're starting to show results and stuff like that, we need to see who's invested in us as well as we're invested in them. Do you get me?
Mm,
Because you can always plan. For example, let's say Marcus. Yeah, if you kept checking on him, I promise you, things wouldn't have changed.
true, true.
I
Yeah.
I
True.
promise you, it wouldn't have made a difference
Mm,
because he's like, what's he to me? It's like it's like it's like us having a certain friend or a certain somebody that we know, but we wouldn't check on because we know they don't bring any value or we don't see any potential in them, and they keep checking on us and they keep checking on us. But then once we make it out of the trenches, we're still gonna have the same energy to them. Do you get me? It's the same vice versa going the other way around. So we need because that's gonna highlight who sees potential in us, if that makes sense.
mm,
And the one thing I realized, I've come to an acceptance that during the phase where I'm not here, I'm not in the low level, but I haven't done enough to be in the high level. So I'm in this grey zone area where I'm in a lonely period. I'm not this, but I'm not that. I won't get accepted with that because I have not done anything yet. But I'm not. I'm too good for this. Do you get me? I'm too good to be in the societal norm, for example.
mm.
Um, be uncompetent as them. I'm too good for that. Like, but but you've still got something to prove. If that makes sense to the higher peers. So I've come to an acceptance that I will be misunderstood because I'm in this weird period, and I feel like we are in this weird period. And I've come to an acceptance that like a lot of people are going to be like, "What's he doing?" A lot of people are going to be like, "We'll see." Like certain like crypto investors or certain business people to be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We ask them for advice and all to be like, yeah, 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 and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and they're like, we'll see, because they hear it from so many people and not a lot of people actually do it,
Mm.
and that's why they're like, yeah, we'll see. Like the amount of people that are like, yeah, 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 do that, and then let me know when you've got
Yeah.
results.